Hi everyone, we're going to have a second video up today. Let's readjust that and smack the camera around a little bit. So I bought something I've never bought before. It's a Nendoroid, and this is something that the Good Smile company make. They're also the makers of the Figma line of toys, if anyone's aware of those. I don't have any Figmas, or I do. I have a knockoff one of Deadpool, but it fell apart because it was a knockoff. But this is a real official Figma. And this is a little bit special to me. So, there's not a lot of people in the world that get to name their best friend, unless their best friend is a cat. And recently my best friend, who was my cat, passed away, and his name was V. He was named after this character. So when I saw that this was going cheap, particularly the Deluxe edition, I figured I'd grab him and add him to my collection and have myself a little V. So this is what's known as a Nendoroid. Basically, they take all sorts of different characters, even Marvel characters, just all sorts, anime characters, and they turn them into these super deformed little versions with lots and lots of accessories. So we'll just take a look at him first. So there's his. So he has two faces. We'll show you all the accessories in a minute. His little spiky hair. His little jacket with the little lumps on, or the bumps on the side. And his little sneakers, tiny little Converse. Tiny little jacket. And the best part, the tiny little samurai jacket. You see that big hole in his back there too. Now he's got tons of articulation, multiple joints, little knees, little hips, a little spinny around waist. And now we're going to get into the really good stuff. So I'll show you the instructions in a minute because I want to show you what the regular version, so this is the deluxe version, you can get a smaller, cheaper regular version. So the regular version comes with a secondary face. I'm going to show you how to put that on in a minute. And it comes with two mantis blade arms, one for each side. 4 different types, or just 2 different types, but a left and a right version of gun holding hands, and you can see there is a slight difference. Oh, this is so hard to hold on to, they're so little. One has the arm going straight, and one has the the hand and wrist going straight, and the other one has the wrist going sort of bent a little bit. Also with a bigger grip and a smaller grip. So the small grip one is meant for this, which comes with a regular figure. So you can see I've just put the small grip in there. And the reason that is because the wrist bends up so you can hold it at a better angle. And then you also get, this pistol. You can see I've put that in the straight hand. All clips in very nicely. And the last thing you get with the regular version, I've got to stop hitting there. There's a nano wire. Absolutely gorgeous. And you can unplug this bit, but I'm not going to because I will lose it and it's a pain in the ass to put back in. But it is unpluggable. Okay. But I got the deluxe version. So with the deluxe version, you also get the Yaiba motorcycle, and I will insist you be very careful with this if you buy this. All mine did was tip over like that and snapped off one of the handles. So I do need to trim the glue edges off, but I've glued it back on with my amazing toy glue that I got. But this is incredibly detailed. Wheels don't move. Okay? And I will just lean that there very gently so I can quickly show you. And also get a stand with this big one. That's usually where I put V himself. You also get a little one, and these bits pop off as well. The reason they pop off so that, is it that side? It's probably the other stand, but you can actually clip them on and have it as if the bike is in the air. So what we will do though is put the bike back on there and hope to God it doesn't fall off again. But that's the addition there. You also get, obviously because you have a motorcycle now, 2 little motorcycle handle holding hands. Then the extras we get are this little pistol, this machine gun, or assault rifle, whichever you prefer, an extra neck joint, just in case you break it. Sorry, for when I break it, because I'm good at breaking things. And then lastly, we get a big old flamethrower, all nicely painted and sculpted, and a flamey piece that just clips on. Hang on. Bit too hard to deal with my hands in front of the camera and the rest of me behind it. That just tabs on over the top. Ah, that's amazing. Now, I did have some other comparison-y things to show you. So there's a couple of Cyberpunk monos that I have in my collection. I've got Cyberpunk stuff all over the house. And then, as well as the opened ones that you've seen behind, the 2 Cyberpunk Hot Wheels with Lady V and Mr. V. And that's who this guy is. Yeah, close enough. Here's all the side parts. So, let's rip his face off. And it's super easy. And then we can just put the other face on. It just clips in. I'm going to push it a bit hard. And now he's aggro V. Then what I'll do is I'll put on, so for changing the arms, you just pop them off like that. And then we'll stick on one of his mantis blades. So you can have them on both arms. That's really cool. And oh my God, I ripped his entire arm off, but it's fine. It's all kind of soft, rubbery, vinyl-y material, so everything pops back together very easily and nicely. Now, the price difference between the Deluxe and the regular version, for me, was only about 20 bucks. So to get the stand, the bike, the extra weaponry, that was all worth it. So you can put a gun holding hand on, and then we'll whip this one off and show you his nano wire hand. Very cool. I'm gonna pop that off, and then I'll pop on that arm, and you can see he holds the gun on that angle. It makes it work really well. And all of the weapons pop in really nicely. So when did that other pistol go? And just stick that guy in there. Easy peasy. And lastly, what we can do is I'm only going to put on one of his motorcycle handle hands because I don't want to break the other handle now. So we can, let's move all that out of the way. Can just pop him on there, put his hand on. I'm just going to do it gently so you can see it. But he will, until I rip his hand off, sit on there really nicely. The only reason it's doing that is because I don't really want to break the other handle. I'm sure you guys will have a better time putting him on there than I do. But if we don't put him on the handles, and actually, so you can, if you really want, let's pop it in his back there like that. And then we can sort of get around maybe and sit him on. Actually, put it... Give me a moment. We'll get this. Put him there. Woo. Put the bike there. And then we just bring him down. And it's perfect. Whoop. Lift it up. So this stand is actually going to do a lot of the heavy lifting with the posing for you. And like I said, you do get this other little stand piece. Alright, that's your lot. And I'm definitely happy I got this, and it will be among my collection as a tribute to my dear deceased cat. Last thing I'll show you, I didn't show you the entirety of the box and the instructions. So the instructions are both in Japanese and English. Shows you everything you get, how to take the arms on and off. All very easy to follow. And then lastly, the box. So V, male version. So you can actually get the female version of V as well as a simplified and deluxe edition. Can't believe I almost forgot to show this. So yeah, you can see a lot of the product shots there. How he holds everything and poses. So if you can find a Nendoroid, oh well, find a Nendoroid of your favourite character, these are certainly worth the price. I think altogether, on sale, this was $70, and I think they might be a little more expensive than that regularly. So if you can get one of these on sale and it's a character you like, certainly worth it. I don't know if I'd be collecting a lot of Nendoroids at the price they normally are. Alright, where do you go? Come here, V. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hope everyone's having a good day. Come on. There he is. And we'll see you next time. Got some more He-Man cross-transformer reviews coming up. Got the Optimus Prime He-Man and the Starscream Armor Scareglow. That's the one. See you all next time.